Hi guys, I'm Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm going to take a look at the character creation in Dungeons & Dragons Online, a new free-to-play MMORPG by Turbine, which used to be pay-to-play. Now let's jump right into this over here. If you want to play this game though, just click the link on the description. Click Create. Now the first thing you have to do is you can look through Melee, Spell, or Specialist. Now, depending on which one you pick, you will have more options in the second tab over here called Class. Let's click Melee, and click Next. Now we can choose between Fighter, Barbarian, Paladin, or Monk. Now, Monk over here is buy now, meaning you cannot play a Monk unless you pay for the game. I mean, the guys have to make money somewhere, and actually, if you play the game as a different class, and you get to the late game, you can actually unlock, well, you won't unlock, you'll get rewarded with cash shop items, and you can use those to purchase these new classes. So you can either play the game a lot, or spend a little bit of money to unlock the Monk class. So let's go back and click Spellcaster. So we had 4 playable I'm not going to count the Monk as a playable class. We had 3 playable classes in the Melee section. Click Next. We have 3 more playable classes as a caster. Sorcerer, Cleric, Wizard, and Favorite Soul. Now this is also another character you have to buy. Let's go back. So we have 6 playable classes so far. Let's go to Specialist. Next. And 3 more playable classes. There are 9 playable classes and 2 unlockable classes, it seems. Let's click Rogue for now. Doesn't matter. Male. Next. Now you pick your different path. It lets you define your focus within your class. Choosing one of these proven paths will also give you access to optional help from trainers as you advance. Now I believe what these paths do is they basically pick your skills for you. So depending on which one you pick, it'll build your character in a certain way, in the way your talents are spent, the way your skill points are spent. So I'm not sure. I don't think we should do that. So let's just go with the custom option over here for now. Now the playable races are Human, Elf, Halfling, Dwarf, Warforged, and Drow Elf. Now these 2 are also locked, unfortunately, but I don't mind because I'm glad the game did go free to play. Let's pick Human. Next. You can recommend, if you don't know what race to pick for your class, you can just click recommend and the game will tell you what's good. Click Next. Let's see our actual customization options now. Now that I clicked custom at the beginning, it lets me distribute my stats however I like, which is nice in the standard D&D fashion. I did pick Rogue, I believe, so let's pump text all the way. And some strength. Although if I'm not sure if this will help me as Rogue. Some con. Let's go with, that's a good setup for my Rogue over here. Yeah, there's a lot of customization options for this game. If you decide to pick your own path, there's a lot to do. You can set up your character any way you like. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and hit back for now, and go back to my path and just select one of the predefined ones. It's nice though. Every class has their own predefined path. So if you don't want to go through the headache of making your own character and don't want to screw anything up, just pick one of these paths. And it even tells you over here. Your solo ability is challenging, meaning you will not be able to solo too well by yourself, so definitely party up with somebody else. Yeah, if you don't play Rogue, it's going to be difficult for you to solo. So we go back to our Warrior, and click Fighter or something. Our solo ability is good. Barbarian is good. Paladin is very good. So if you don't play too much with others, just create a fighter, because you'll be able to hold your own in most of the dungeons by yourself. Although I do recommend playing with other people because the dungeons do get more challenging if you increase the settings, the difficulty settings, and you can actually adjust the difficulty settings per dungeon. So don't just play by yourself. It's an MMO. Anyway, let's click Next. I'll pick a predefined path so we can see the actual face and hair customization options. Let's stick with Human for now. All right, Hairstyles. I'm not even gonna count these. There's a whole bunch. This used to be a pay-to-play game though, so you can tell that there's a little more depth into the character customization than most of the free-to-play games. A whole bunch of color options, although nice color wheel like we saw in Perfect World would have been better. Eyebrows, because some people like to have their eyebrows perfect. Let's get this guy, he looks all serious. Eye color. There are a lot of different options to play with. Now what I like over here is this randomize button. If you don't want to dig through all these options, just keep clicking randomize until you find something you like. Like this guy, he looks pretty cool. Although I think he'd be better suited for a mage than a warrior. He looks sort of oriental. Anyway, let's name ourselves and get right to Dungeons and Dragons Online. Remote Altai. Create. Alright guys, that is a character creation video for Dungeons and Dragons Online. This is actually one of my favorite free to play MMORPGs, so make sure to check it out in the link on the right side, on the description. Later guys.